Okay guys, good afternoon and welcome to the lesson. Bit different today. I'm going to just record what I want you to do. Just listen very carefully, and watching on your OneNote, you can stick your earphones in for this, of course. Example one's been done for you, biomes and food productivity class research. I want you to look at these different biome images and do what I've done for the first example. So you've got one that looks to me to be temperate, a desert climate, an alpine climate and a tundra climate. You'll be finding the fifth one from the different biomes. I reckon you should do marine or coastal or something a bit different to the normal ones that we've been looking at. Coastal biomes. Coastal biomes, maybe marine biomes. It's up to you, but they'll be more interesting. I'll go back up to the example I've got for you, and what I've done is I've made assumptions based on observations. Grassland, I'm looking at a grassland, it's probably in the temperate zone biome area. I'm also making assumptions that it's a developed country, there's organised agriculture, been using machinery, and it's food for retail sale. I may be completely wrong, but I'm making the assumptions based on what I'm seeing, which is what a geographer would do by looking at the land around him or her. So I've also written up why I've done that. The assumptions made above are based on the image of the farm, and the observations include the obvious fine climate, the organised nature of the farming environment, and the neatly packed rows of what looks like potentially mass market style planting being grown to satisfy a large retail chain. Also, the practice of leaving one field fallow to the left of the photo there shows that the farmers are following traditional and successful methods of food production. These biomes are still dependent on rainfall, but this is usually predictable in the more temperate zones, so problems of more hostile environments aren't as common, and food production is steady and reliable. Now, if you go to number 2, which is the first one you'll be looking at, well, obviously there's been a lot more human intervention in getting that sort of stuff to grow because of the environment. Look it up, do some work on your web page, and then once you've done that, do what I've done. Always refer to the example. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but you are making assumptions based on those observations. The next one is obviously a mountain environment. So it's an alpine environment. There's not much food being grown there, but if you do your side research, you'll find out what's going to be grown there. A lot of it will be things like cheese, and there'll be strawberries, berries, fruits, obviously grown in summer or spring, sorry. The last one looks a bit alpine, but it's actually tundra. You can see that large expanse of moss and lichen. I don't know much about what grows there. However, food production isn't limited to what grows. It could also be what's raised there. And I know that livestock, of course, are used as food. Do the best you can. I want to see you finishing this off today, and we'll have a look at what you've achieved by the time you are finished. Okay, let's see if this has all worked, and so that you can listen to it.